2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with the guys.
For the six-time NBA champion, the Bay Golden State Warriors. In the middle, at 7 feet, number 33,
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is...
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Green, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. MD out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Green against MP. To the inside. Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
First trip
on Green, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Some of the players around Green over the course of his career have stolen the spotlight, but don't let that take away from the incredible player he is.
And he can't hit the second. Thompson left side. MP looking around. With the drive. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Porter. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Michael Porter.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Barton passes to Najee. Back to Barton. Here's Najee. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Clock at 4. Campazzo. Thompson with the rebound.
A cold start for the 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And both free throws good for MP.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Passes it to Campazzo. Martin from outside. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Denver passing it around. Here's Najee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 4. Here's MP. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The drive by MP. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Gordon against Green. Back to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now, here's MP. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Thompson finds MP. From downtown. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Barton kicks to Green. Outside, Porter. Over Iguodala. And another miss by Denver. Warriors leading by 3. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Jermichael Green. And it's Campazzo in at the point.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Good defense by Iguodala. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down. But that's how they saw it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 30 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was really spectacular watching him take over a game like that. He proved once again that he is an elite talent. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
No, I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Green with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Green passes to Campazzo. Just 5 on the clock. Over MP. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach?
Frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
So it's Denver now. The Warriors making the shot.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
That's his first personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
Warriors leading by 9.
Payton. Second.
MP outside. A chance. To extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Barton on the wing, covered by Payton. Campazzo hands it from short range. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. MP outside. Thompson dishes to MP. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wiseman's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Different look here for the Warriors. Bjelica, he checks in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Wiggins is checked in for... So it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game, great performance by Nemanja Bjelica.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team. Not literally.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The 3. It's rebounded by Najee.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
On the wing, Green. Campazzo, guarded by Curry. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Najee. Inside, Campazzo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Down low, MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 15.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. MP outside. The feed to Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
Textbook pick and roll from MP. Shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. MP really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
And the Warriors with some changes. Porter comes in for Green, and Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morris.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
MP against Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside
third.
Curry. Another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to... grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He's fouled off ball in almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll get on the three. He has shot them in the foot with his inability. Shots to him. Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Guarded by Curry. Porter pulls it in, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa checks in for Wiseman. Making a change here. MP's checked in. The Nuggets shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Aaron Gordon out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the three. MP with it. Now Green defending. That one good for two. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morris. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP finds Poole. Count that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Porter against Gordon. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He's not going to back off when he's down, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
To the middle. And there's the bucket from MP. And that's 21 points for MP.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the inside. The jump hook. Green, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP against Morris. MP kicks to Poole. Back to MP. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Now here's MP. From deep three-point range. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Poole. Almost, but it rolls out. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Morris, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Gordon. Basket counts.
Aaron Gordon.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
It's stolen by Green, and the Nuggets. Pushing it up now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For MP,
he hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Dozier kicks to Morris. Bielitsa against Gordon. Over Bielitsa, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Morris.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Now, here's MP. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AW logo to sweats. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again. I'm about 20, I'm going to win. AKA.
Pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a few.
Substitution.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Yeah, that would put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one is no good.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Pass to Campazzo. Here's Şengün. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
4 on the clock. Giddy, no good. MP left side. Back to Barnes. Edwards kicks to MP. That shot missing, and Team World will come the other way. And the pass to Campazzo. Mobley with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
MP looking around. He gets it in there.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
It's hauled in by USA. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Avdia. No good there. So USA will take it the other way. MP outside. From deep. Şengün with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Avdia, the pass to Giddy.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Jaayythekidd at the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, MP. There's the drive, and MP throws it down.
Boy, MP using that momentum to his advantage, gets a step on the defense. Clear the way, folks.
Pass to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Tate, he's checked in for USA. Anthony comes in for Cunningham. And a change for Team World. Tilly's checked in. MP passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Here's Giddy. And there's the drive. Pass to Tilly. And here is Maladon. Here's Giddy. 5 on the clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. MP outside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by MP.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here's Wagner. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Giddy, covered by Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And USA making a change here. Dave's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's MP. Anthony dishes to MP. Shoots from the elbow. Count it. MP's got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
1:49 left to play here in the first. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by USA. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP outside. Baseline jumper. Mobley misses. Now, here's Wagner. He's defended by Bay. Now, here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Bay passes to MP. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Theo Maledon picks one up. USA shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Team World trails by 3. Covered by Anthony. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Team World, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Barnes is checked in for USA. He's perfect from the line this time. And so, MP will bring it up for USA. Driving to the basket. The layup missed.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Tate. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And USA leads by 3. And it's Team World with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Wagner. Team World with another miss. And here is MP. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. USA ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. USA will go for a different look here. Mobley, he's checked in for Stewart. Jaayythekidd comes in for Barnes. Edwards has come in for Saddiq Bey. And MP subbed in for Cole Anthony.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got LaMelo Ball. Jaayythekidd out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Mobley. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Team World, they've got Maledon. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Maledon. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's MP. Here's Mobley. He can't get that one to fall. And Team World will come the other way. Inside. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Team World lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Tate kicks to MP. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Team World leading by 8. Down low to the right side. Good ball movement here by Team World. Giddey the pass to Wagner. There's the pass to Giddey. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Tate. Giddey no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wagner with it. 1:11 left in the first half. To the middle. Tilly, the pass to Meladon. Now Wagner finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Out to the right wing. Mobley the pass to Tate. Rebound by Team World. Here's Wagner. Out to the wing. Pass to Meladon. Driving the lane, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Anthony's checked in for ball.
Substitution for the USA team, Cole Anthony.
29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. USA trails by 10. MP outside. Pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. That one's not going to go. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Team World with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge.
Substitution
completely new group for USA.
On the court.
And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Covered by Barnes. Passes to Wagner. T. Team World with another miss. Tilly's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. MP out there with Anthony. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Barnes. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And for Team World, T. Covered by Barnes. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Third team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. USA trails by 7. Baseline J on the way. MP, no good. On offense, here's Team World. They've led by as much as 10. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for USA. Here's Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
First one falls for. And USA making a change here. Edwards is checked in. USA with some changes. Tate, he's checked in for Bay. LaMelo Ball comes in for Edwards. And MP subbed in for Anthony.
The line for 1.
That's good from Ball. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this off-season maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Barnes. Then it's MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Tate in at the small forward. And it's Team World with the ball, trailing by 17. Team World with another miss. On the wing, MP. Wasted no time on that one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Giddey, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as...
I just be ballin'.